Why did Washington Irving, a man of American birth and British ancestry, become so utterly captivated by the allure of Spain? What was it about this land of flamenco and bullfighting that so profoundly compelled this literary maestro? The answers to these questions lie in the fascinating journey of Irving's life, a journey that took him across continents, cultures, and centuries. Born in 1783, Irving grew up in a time when the United States was still finding its feet, and the world was in the throes of great change. In the early days of his career, Irving gained fame as a writer of short stories and essays. But it was the charm of Europe, particularly Spain, that caught his imagination and led him to venture into historical writing. In 1826, Irving sailed across the Atlantic, leaving behind the familiarity of his homeland, and set foot on Spanish soil. Spain, in the 19th century, was a land of contrasts. It was a place where the grandeur of the past met the vibrancy of the present. It was a country rich in history, culture, and tradition. And it was in this enchanting land that Irving found a treasure trove of stories waiting to be told. Irving spent the next several years immersing himself in Spanish history and culture. He roamed the narrow streets of Seville, marveled at the architectural wonders of Granada, and delved into the archives of the Spanish Royal Library. He even lived in the Alhambra Palace, a place that would later inspire one of his most famous works. His sojourn in Spain resulted in a series of books that skillfully wove together history and storytelling. His first major work on Spain, A History of the Life and Voyages of Christopher Columbus, published in 1828, painted a vivid portrait of the famed explorer. This was soon followed by Chronicle of the Conquest of Granada, a gripping account of the final chapter of the Reconquista. Perhaps his most enduring work, however, is Tales of the Alhambra, a collection of essays and short stories that bring to life the history, legends, and people of the Alhambra Palace in Granada. Through these works, Irving revealed the rich tapestry of Spanish history to the English-speaking world. But Irving's contributions to understanding Spanish history go beyond his books. His writings, filled with vivid descriptions and insightful observations, helped shape the Western world's perception of Spain. He presented Spain not as a distant, exotic land, but as a vibrant, living culture with a rich history that deserved to be respected and understood. Irving's fascination with Spain was not a fleeting infatuation. It was a deep, enduring love affair that lasted until his death in 1859. And through his writings, he shared that love with the world. He brought Spain, with all its beauty and complexity, into the homes and hearts of his readers. And in doing so, he bridged the gap between cultures, fostering understanding and appreciation. Washington Irving, then, was not just a storyteller or a historian, he was an ambassador of cultures, a bridge between the old world and the new, and his love for Spain, captured so eloquently in his writings, continues to inspire and captivate readers to this day. So the next time you find yourself lost in the pages of Tales of the Alhambra, remember the man who brought those tales to life. Remember Washington Irving, the man who loved Spain with all his heart and soul.